Okay, it's Coach Rob Wilby here from Team Oxygenaddict. I want to put together a quick video for you just to talk you through your Training Peaks account and the free training plan we've applied in here for you. So firstly, you'll see on the Thursday I've included two test sets. We've got a bike threshold test, or the FTP test, and we've got the swimming CSS test. Now, my advice to you is, if you haven't completed an FTP test on the bike or a CSS test on the swim, it's a good idea to do this, because within Team Oxygenaddict we always go with the idea of trying to quantify everything and make it as accurate as possible. So if we click on here, this will open up the session. It tells us exactly what we've got to do, and once you've completed this, what I'd encourage you to do is, if you click on your name, this will bring up the zones section, and then you can go down. If you're riding with a power meter, you can add in your threshold power here. You can see mine set to 275, which probably isn't accurate. So let's say I came out with 250 watts. We select threshold power, we select Andy Coggan and calculate and apply, and this will then give me this section of numbers here, which you can copy down onto a piece of paper, and that'll give you the targets that you're going to be shooting for in your sessions later in the week. So for example, for me, I know when I'm doing these FTP sessions in zone 4, I'm going to looking to be between 228 and 264 watts. You can similarly do that for your threshold heart rate if you're just training with a heart rate monitor, and we'll talk about the run paces a little bit later on. So first up, on a very simple level, once you've completed a session, say you've completed Friday's swim, if you manually enter the amount of time that you've completed here, that'll then turn the box green and show you that you've completed it. You've also got a more advanced option if you're using a power meter or a GPS unit. What you can do is you can auto sync that Garmin to connect to Training Peaks automatically. The way to go with this is simply to Google Training Peaks and Garmin sync. Really simply, you'll come up here, click the first link that comes up, connect your accounts, and it's as easy as that. Okay. Next thing we want to talk about is, you'll see your training plan is laid out in a way. If we look at week 1, you're going to have 1, 2, 3 bike sessions. You're going to have 1, 2, 3 run sessions, and the same 3 swim sessions. If we click on a bike session, what you're going to find is your description here is how to do the warm-up, how to do the main set, and each of these sets for the bike is going to come with instructions for, you can see here, zone 4 for heart rate, or 100% of FTP for power, and that's going to tell you exactly what we want you to do in terms of the power and heart rate we want you to hit during these sessions. We're also going to see that within the swim sessions themselves, some of them are going to refer to different drills. Now, if you don't know what those drills are, that's okay. If you head over to oxygenaddict.com/swim drills, you'll find that we've got a complete list of videos here for you that you can go through, and they'll show you exactly how we want you to do those drills there. Similarly, when it comes time for you to do your run sessions, you can see this run on Wednesday is titled E-Pace Steady, and it says within here, run the rest of the session holding E-Pace with heart rate capped at the top of zone 2. So if you're running with heart rate, that'll give you a guide, but in order to calculate the paces we want you to run at, if you go over to oxygenaddict.com/v-dot, we've got a run pace calculator here, and all we want you to do is to enter in, let's say, the time from a 5-kilometer run. Let's say you managed to do, let's say, a 20-minute 5K. Hit calculate, and this is then going to give you, by clicking on the training tab, your E-pace, M-pace, T-pace, and even I-pace, which you won't have any of those at the moment. So we're going to give you the exact paces that we want you to train at. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. All you have to do is follow the plan. If you've got any questions at all, feel free to drop me an email at coachrobwilby@oxygenaddict.com. Thanks very much for watching.